So this video is a long video. It is a week in the life of a tent guy, of me. Someone that wanted me to do a day in the life video, and I did. And I was like, oh, why don't I do a week in the life? And so even though it's long, there is some information in here. It's not just, it is mostly just me being like, this is what we're doing now. But there's also like talking about things and the places we're at and some tips and tricks too. So it's not all just like, now this and now that. It mostly is though. Yeah, it took a long time to make this one, and I almost lost it a few times. It almost got deleted off my phone, but it's done. Here it is. So today's Sunday morning, begins the week of pickups. I consider beginning of the week, kinda. We start pickups Sunday. So then I just go through the paperwork and I separate them to where, Matt has his paperwork and I have mine, and we go out and we pick things up. So let me show you that real quick. I have to check when the party is. This one's Sunday, can't be picked up today. This one's party is actually Monday, can't be picked up today. Saturday, can be picked up. Saturday and Sunday. It ends at 3:30, so it can be picked up. This party was Saturday. Pick it up. Saturday. Pick it up. Saturday. Pick it up. So that's what I do. Make sure that we're not picking up any parties that are not today. And then we're gonna get the trucks ready for these pickups. So now on the way to go pick up some things. Some people didn't come in today. Actually, one kid had the day off, and another kid, who should be right there, can't get a hold of. So I'm not waiting around for him. He's gonna get in trouble. So I'm gonna go do some easier pickups on my own. I got some chairs at this one place, and I got cooking equipment at another, and then cooking equipment at another. Behind me, back there, is the other crew of 3 people going to do some harder things. So here I am at Barn Venue that we're at every weekend basically. The tent is staying up. The lights, the sides, I'm going to tie back to the poles, and the tables are staying. Everything else is going. Out back, there's also 50 chairs that the bride herself had ordered that I got to pick up. I usually keep this tent up for 2 weeks max because they have a preferred caterer here who basically does almost every wedding. And he rents stuff, and he rents from us. So this tent is for next Friday. Saturday and Sunday, though, they have different caterers. So Saturday morning, we're gonna have to come take it all down. But for now, I'm gonna leave it up, especially since I'm alone right now, because I have a bum employee. He called me and said his phone died. And I was like, whatever, I'm already on my way. Just go to sleep. Anyways, because I'm alone, it makes it kind of easy today. Just pick stuff up and not take the tent down. When you buy sectional tents, in the center, they have a piece that holds them together. It is this piece. It goes through the 2 sections, so it keeps that center peak together, and then you put the center pole through there. Over time, as you can see, they get rusty. So I'm gonna go into Lowe's right now and just buy more of these. So I'm back at the warehouse. It's Sunday, it's 1 o'clock. I'm not gonna go home. I'm gonna put together those things. I'm gonna put something in the truck to hold those things. I'm gonna clean a freezer. I'm gonna not wait around, I'm gonna do stuff. Cause I got an oven and a few other things to go pick up. I'm gonna see if one of the guys wants to go do that with me when they get back. So that's what I did, some pipe attached to there. All these, nice place to store them. Now I'm sitting down at the computer because a caterer texted me. They need 2 hot boxes at a place for a Friday event. So I'm gonna send that to him right now. I don't like doing business through text messages, but a lot of these people have my phone number, my direct cell phone number. So, you know, it is the way it is. And now I'm gonna clean this freezer because there's cake and ice cream all in it. Behind me, sprayed a 10 by 10 frame tent with tent blitz on the bottom because it had some mildew on it. Sprayed it, looks completely clean now. Now I hung it to dry. And now, JD, none of that's mine, just the cooking stuff. Now we're picking up cooking equipment. This tent is not mine. Nothing is mine besides the oven, grill, and refrigerator. I don't like striped tents. I don't think they're cool, or colored tents at all. I don't want to show up somewhere and be like, that's not our school colors. But so we're gonna pick this up and then be done with physical labor for the day. So now at night I have to go in the computer and mark things from the day that were completed, which means it's been paid and returned back to us, or we picked it up, or just mark it as returned, which is usually like a business who, you know, pays within 30 days, hopefully. So that's what I'm doing now, and then I'm going to organize the week schedule of when things are going to be delivered. And then I bring these into the office and combine them with the office ones so the office guy can keep track of everything so that we can do our sales tax every quarter and the taxes at the end of the year. Sunday night, I go through the stack of paperwork. I check, you know, the date of the event here and up here. I check any notes. And then I will separate these into piles: Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then, you know, if there's anything Monday and Tuesday. Everything is separated into piles. We have set up Monday. We got Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. Now I have to go through these two piles and separate them into two other piles for one crew and another crew. Now that everything's separated into two piles based on like a delivery circle, like this pile would be one circle that makes sense, and so is this one. So we have who's doing what. We come to the computer, who the driver is. Right here, we mark down the time so that when they call, the office guy can reference this. He'll know who the driver is and the time. And then if there's a tent, we copy paste this. I have a notepad that has all the pertinent information on it that we use all the time. Please have area mode prior, and even if someone is going to be there, we ask that you have 4 markers or spray paint on the ground to show the driver where the tent will need to go. It makes everything go smoother and faster, especially if you are out running errands. We can at least get started. So after I email all the customers the delivery time window and day and mark down the driver and the delivery time window and day for the office guy, then I do my Sunday update video where I tell you how the week is going to go, how much I'm going to make. And I forgot one thing. Right down here, we will change the order status to verified. That changes the color of the order in my computer so that I can go back and check and make sure I did not miss anything. It'll change the color of the order to gray, and anyone that's not gray means I missed it and then I need to go back to it. Now I'm going through any of the places that we're delivering to that could be tricky, like a business that we've never been to before. Businesses are kind of tricky. You don't know which door you're going to. You don't know if you're going to a loading dock or whatever. So we got this one place called Utica Metal Management. We haven't been there before. The lady said it's at a door between the two outjuts of the building at a parking lot. So I look it up on Google Maps, satellite view, and just get an idea of what's going to happen so that we can deliver as efficiently as possible. Now it's the end of my night. It is 11:27, the end of my work night. And then I just did my Sunday update video, and now I have to do the Photoshop, for the thumbnail, and I have to work around my cat because he just walks all over everything, and I have to work around him because I won't kick him out. There he goes. Now I can make my thumbnail. New day, it is Monday, and now we have the trucks ready to go out into the world and pick things up. We actually have one drop-off set up at a lock, a canal lock, a 20 by 40 and 30 chairs for a party that is on Tuesday. So Today's Monday. Just keeps going. We're doing some bunch of pickups. So now we're at a lock for the Erie Canal, setting for 20 by 40. Took forever to get here. The website doesn't have an address. No one has an address. It just says lock 18 off of Route 5S. That's it. So we found it. We get here, no one knows where it's going. We find one dude who kind of knows. He just goes, oh, over there. So here we are, over there, setting up a tent. And now I'm backing out of a place as fast as I can before someone shows up and says, the tank doesn't go there. Now we're here taking down this 30 by 60 frame tent. Should be pretty easy. And now we are done with the 30 by 60 frame tent. Moving on to a 30 by 40 pole tent. It took about an hour and 10 minutes to take it down. Went real smooth. I just drank some of my water, and as it was in my mouth, this guy, Foos, what do you got to say for yourself? Anything? Screw you. I got it all over me. He squeezed it. I spent $1.99 on that water. Now it is 2:52. I am back at the warehouse. I am going to enter in all the orders that we picked up into the computer as completed, because these were all private customers. They had all paid on delivery. So we mark it completed when it's returned and paid. Like I said before, if it's a business or they haven't paid, we just mark it as returned. Completed in the computer marks it as blue, returned, not completed and paid is green, blue is returned. So then we can easily see, oh, these people still owe us money. Now I have to grab the miles from the truck, from both trucks, and send it to Enterprise, because once a month they ask for the miles, so then they can charge me, because I pay the rental fee for it, the weekly rental, then a mileage fee, which I think is 8 cents a mile. And now I am going to be calling someone. She wanted 21 farm tables. The total was like 2,300, and she said she only has a budget of 1,500, so she wants to see what I can do. So I've come up with something. Okay, so just did some stuff around the warehouse, spray painted something, did some paperwork, things, nothing crazy, organized a little bit. And then I'm gonna be leaving a little bit early to get to the post office before it closes to get, you know, all that money, hopefully, that's in there. And then that should be the end of Monday. It's not like Sunday, where Sunday is a lot of organizing. Monday, the office guy's here, he's handling all the emails. We did what we need to do, and now I can just go home. What are you doing?
Oh my God.
And now we're leaving the kid's soccer game. It was his first game, so I made the point to make it to it. Sometimes, you know, you gotta tear yourself away from work and do the family stuff. It's now 12:37. After the soccer game, I didn't do anything really work related besides go to the post office, get some mail, and mark down, you know, I got some checks, so I marked those down in the computer. And then I didn't do anything tent related from, you know, 6:30 on, except this stuff. I put together a few videos and edited them. And then now I'm going to bed, and come Tuesday, we start all over again. Today's Tuesday. We're gonna unload this truck that is completely filled, and then get ready to go pick up more stuff. So I am not going out today. We have one tent left, 40 by 80 wedding, no dance floor, nothing crazy under there. These three guys are going out. I have to deal with an insurance issue. Something's wrong with my New York State disability and family leave thing. So I have to figure that out before I get fined and whatnot. Okay, so disability is I just gotta go online, fill out some things, pay whatever, and then I'm fine. What happened was they had the wrong address where I used to live 4 years ago. So I fixed that, and then I wrote some checks. I have to write a check to my restroom company, because it's under a different company. I own 30% of that. And my dish company, because that's under another company, and I own 30% of that. And then I'm gonna take back linens. The linens are going back home. I had to go get hydraulic fluid for this. This is the tent stake puller. This is called the extractor. It fell over on the only day that we've ever gotten pulled over by DOT. We've never ratcheted this to the wall. It's never fallen in 2 or 3 years. But the one day we got pulled over by DOT, it fell and all the hydraulic fluid leaked out. But now it's all good to go. Now I had to call the company I bought it from to find out how to do this because I didn't know, but now I know. I just covered phones for the office guy for half an hour while he went out to lunch into the bank. Then I put DEF fluid in the truck. DEF fluid, diesel exhaust fluid. It's for diesel trucks. And now I'm going out to pick up some tables and chairs. Everyone's done working. The other crew came back with their 40 by 80 wedding tent that they got. The office guy's still here. And I just got 32 chairs, one 8-foot table, 4 5-foot rounds to go pick up. Easy. Now I'm all alone in this big, huge building picking up a few tables and chairs. So that was Tuesday. Tuesdays are kind of like, the day where things can get done. Usually we don't have that much left to pick up, only what we didn't get on Sunday and Monday. And then I can usually get back in the afternoon and do the things that I need to do. This particular Tuesday, I got to, not go out at all and do the things I needed to do. So it was a good Tuesday. Then when I got home, I just, hung out. And I actually went to bed early, like 8:30. So now it is currently Wednesday, 7:48, and the new day begins where we go do setups. So today is Wednesday. We're doing setups. It's a little crazy right now. Got in, the office guy woke up late and has to deal with his sick dog, so he's gonna be late. So I've been getting phone calls while trying to load trucks. We have one pickup today, and I'm on the phone in the back, and then I look over and they're trying to load the pickup, but I'm like, no, don't load that. That's stuff we're picking up. So we got trucks loaded. I don't know, can you see over there? One crew's going out to do a 40 by 60. There was a 40 by 100 canceled this week, but we picked up a 40 by 60 wedding. So they're out doing that. We're gonna go out and do a 30 by 60 wedding, which is gonna be kind of tough because it's right next to a fence. We got to do the ratchets over the fence, and then we go do a pickup. And I'm just going a little crazy right now because everything was crazy this morning. But now we're good. There's one dude coming in to take a look at our games because he wants to rent games for a party. So I'm just waiting for him, calming down a little bit, and then we're gonna be out on the road. Okay, so dude came and picked up one can jam and one lawn darts. Lawn darts is normally $10, but I gave it to him for $5 because what he was really interested in was the human size ladder ball, which I don't have yet. I'm buying it from my friend who has it made. I just haven't actually bought it from him yet. So did that. Now, because we were waiting for this guy to come in, 2 guys went to Burger King to go get breakfast. They signed out. So now I am waiting for them, and then we are taking off. And I am now back to being calm. Now we're here setting up a 30 by 60. Okay, so we just set up a 30 by 60. From the inside, it looks normal, but let me show you from the outside. So from the outside, we are over this fence. It was a little difficult, added some time, but we got it done. Now we are an hour drive to go pick up a 20 by 40. Gas station stop for drinks. Now we're here taking down a 20 by 40. It was for some ribbon cutting for the canal. 20 by 40, 30 chairs. You guys gonna wave at me? Hi.
Sounds like a lot of money, but most of these people live aboard.
I forgot to film, but we just dropped off 2 freezers and 8 insulated beverage things at Colgate College. Now we're driving back, and that is the end of the labor for the day. I still have some paperwork stuff to do though. Okay, that's the end of the day. End of Wednesday. I only had a few paperwork things to do, not much. I sent an email to ourselves so that when the office guy gets in the morning, he can do the thing I need him to do. So after we did that delivery of freezers, there wasn't much to do tent related. But I did get approved by Amazon Merch to start uploading shirt designs. People usually say it takes 4 to 6 months. It took me 4 days, so pretty cool. So I'm gonna be doing that for a few hours, making designs. Today's Thursday. I forgot to film in the warehouse, but basically we just loaded up everything, and now we're out to do a bunch of catering jobs and a 40 by 60, which I hope gets canceled. So I keep forgetting to film, but we just dropped off ovens and stuff to a barn where the tent. Hold up. Okay, so I forgot to film, but we just dropped off oven and fridge to a barn where the tent was already up, and some person had an order for 2 cornholes and 2 white chairs for Sunday. So we dropped that off under the deck. The fridge wasn't working, but it was just the fan was stuck. So I gotta remember to spray all the fan, components with some WD-40 when they all come back. So we dropped off 2 hot boxes at this barn venue for a caterer. All I needed was 2 hot boxes, and it wasn't that far from the last job to the job after this, so it was on the way. So we're on site at a barn. We just set up a 10 by 10. That is for a string quartet. This is where they're getting married, in front of this really nice house, looking out over that way. The 40 by 60 did not get canceled. It is now being used as a lounge tent. So we are putting it up. Okay, so we've got this 20 by 20 set up. Oven, hot box, fridge, grill, tables, lighting, linens. Now we're gonna go set up the 40 by 60. Okay, so now we're here, we're setting up the 40 by 60. 10 by 10's up, 20 by 20's up. Now 40 by 60. They didn't cancel it. It's a backup tent for the rain, but now it's gonna be beautiful out. So they're using it as a lounge tent. 40 by 60 is up. No sides, no nothing under it. Nothing at all. Behind the barn, we can't see the catering tent. And can you see there's a 10 by 10 right down there. So that's the end of the labor today. We're back. That's the end of labor for the day. I just gotta grab linens off one truck, put them on the other. And I think that's about it. And then I'm just gonna do this kind of stuff. Friday morning. My truck is already loaded. It was loaded up yesterday because I'm actually already supposed to be out the door, but people are late. Someone's getting fired. I have the office guy looking at the rest of the 40 wides we have for the rest of the year to see how well staffed we are for them. And I'm gonna fire someone. Next time they're late, I'm gonna give them a leeway of 3 minutes and then they're fired. I was already supposed to be out the door. That was my plan. I am pissed. But anyways, my truck's loaded and ready to go up to an hour and a half away to Old Forge. Then there's another delivery 15 minutes from there. Then there's another delivery 30 minutes from there. And then we got a 30 by 60 pole tent. The leaves are changing color. We just dropped off something at an inn. What was that? 42 chairs, 6 round tables. And then 15 minutes down the road, we're dropping off. Where'd they go? 155 brown chairs, and then we're going to the lodge to drop off 6 cocktail tables. Then we go far away to drop off 40 freaking chairs.
By the water early in the week, right? Yeah.
So we've dropped off here several times before. We've done a restroom trailer here twice, so I think one's coming up. It's a new place we've been starting to come to since last year. Now we're delivering 40 chairs to a ski resort. We used to be here all the time for an indoor dance floor, but they bought their own. So now we're here barely ever, just for, tables and chairs, what they don't need or what they don't own. Outside is one of the shittiest tents you've ever seen. It's so dirty. It's not set up nice. There is a really weird droop behind me because they have one pole that is like super tall and the top of the tent inside is nasty. I think this is probably a local guy's tent, or maybe they bought this tent off of someone, but this is a nasty tent. This is our last job of the day. It's a 30 by 60 at a rental property. They have a nice pond and a water wheel. This 30 by 60 we get to park next to, and it doesn't go over a fence. So this 30 by 60 currently has taken 47 minutes. I'd say in about 13 minutes we'll be done. So this one took an hour as opposed to the other one, which took 2 hours. So now we're back at the warehouse. Everything's done. I have nothing left to do. I got no paperwork, no nothing. I'm not really feeling like cleaning or organizing. Actually, I'm seeing something I can organize right now. I will organize something, one thing, but that's it. Good news is I just bought another restroom trailer from a deck company. There was this inn where they were like went bankrupt and whatever and sold the inn, and the restroom trailer that they bought as well has just been sitting there. The new owners have been using it for free for the past 3 years. For free. So I took a while, but I tracked down the deck company, and I told them I was going up to take a look at it. We were up there a few hours ago. I took a picture, sent it to them just to let them know I was actually there. And I called them up and I said my concerns with it. Nothing on the restroom trailer is not fixable. If anything is busted because they didn't like properly winterize it or whatever, we can fix it easy. I offered $8,000 and he immediately said yes. I should have offered 6. He probably would have said yes because they buy debt, you know, for pennies on the dollar. So he's just trying to look to unload it. So, you know, we got a new restroom trailer. It's a 2-unit, 2-stall. We rent it out for $800. We might raise it to $1,000 and our 4-unit to $1,200. I don't know yet. But yeah, we're gonna get the paperwork, we're gonna get the title, and we're just gonna show up and take it because it's ours. We paid for it. So that's cool. And then I'd say that's it for today. Organize. I just saw these chairs on the ground, so I'm gonna organize those. And that's the end of Friday. But there's still one more day left, Saturday. It is Saturday morning. Me and Timmy, who's sleeping, start at 8 on Saturday because we gotta go get a catering tent down before new caterers come in. First, we gotta go pick up 2 electric hot boxes that were for a catering event yesterday, and new caterers are there today, so they don't need the hot boxes. Then we go take down the catering tent because the caterer I normally always work with hasn't went this Friday, and they have 2 caterers, 2 new ones on Saturday and Sunday who don't need the tent. You know, they have a trailer or something that they back up into that spot. And then I gotta go set up a dance floor, indoor dance floor that the other crew delivered yesterday, but they didn't want it set up yet because they had another event on Friday. So I gotta go set that up, but that's an easy job, 1 person, super easy. 2 hot boxes picked up, on to the next job. And now we're here at this 20 by 20 picking up the tent. We got some of it picked up already. Some of it's on the truck. Pick up this tent and then go set up a dance floor. Okay, now it's to the bank to deposit about $9 grand from this weekend setups. So dance floor in this place is done. You can't see it, but the canal is on the other side of this. You can you see it? I don't know. People bring their big giant yachts up here and just park and go to dinner as they're traveling in the canal. We've come here for dinner several times. It's a very nice place. We're here all the time doing this indoor dance floor. These people wouldn't buy one because they have no storage for it. There's the canal. So mostly we're doing indoor dance floor. Sometimes we do cocktail tables and sometimes dishes when they need to supplement something, like they need more champagne glasses. But when I was younger, my early 20s, I walked in here, introduced myself, said I started a business. I got this, I got that, I got this. And she even just said that to me. She goes, I remember when you walked in here, you gave me your card, introduced yourself. And you know, 15 years later, here I still am working here. So she's one of the people who, you know, saw me grow up through this business and is always very proud of me. But it is Saturday, 11:50. I am done with manual labor. So I'm going home, see my wife, And I don't know, I'll probably help her and clean the house. Then I'm gonna take a nap. It's been quite a week. Thanks for watching.